Hi everyone, happy Friday. I just wanted to come on here and update everybody on some stuff that we're working on. I was going to come on and do a follow-up kind of from earlier today on a missing case. I had done some more investigation on Chris Bagley. As I was investigating that, I was thinking, okay, I'll do a follow-up, I'll get some more information, and then, do a follow-up a little bit later. Update everybody on some stuff that we're working on. So as I was looking into everything, I determined that it was kind of like a never-ending rabbit hole that I was getting myself into. So I ended up finding that this case might be tied to a few other cases, or there are at least some definite similarities between the Chris Bagley case and some other cases that are out there, sort of in the same area. Those would be Tanner Ward, Sebastian, also known as Ty Husted, Jesse Leopold, and the one we also mentioned this one before, it's Josh Wellman. So those are some cases that we think might all be tied together, or at least again share some very very similar things and some commonalities that I definitely want to further investigate. So I didn't want to bring you a half story. I wanted to make sure that I took the time to investigate all of it. So as you can see, some of them sort of look alike. They all disappeared sort of in the same area, and they have a lot of similarities to their cases. So that's just something that we're looking at this point. We're looking at releasing our first episode of the Crystal Rogers investigations piece that we're doing. So be looking for that sometime soon. I'm hoping by the end of next weekend we'll have that released. So that one is also what seems like a never-ending rabbit hole that we're always getting ourselves into. So every time we think we've come to a conclusion, or we think we might have turned a corner to the right direction, it kind of seems like we've stalled, or we hit a new possible direction, or a new possible lead, and there's just a lot that's going on with that as well. So we're trying to get that wrapped up, but again, we want to give you the full story. So these are a few pieces that we're working on. We're also going to try and bring you a few live pieces during the week as well. The Crystal Rogers piece is going to be a pre-recorded, sort of like a documentary, mini documentary style that we're going to mix with a podcast. And then the Crystal Rogers, that'll be me and my husband that are going to do that. And then the missing persons features and any cold cases or unsolved cases that we look into, those may be a combination, or they will likely be a combination of lives like I'm doing now, in addition to the pieces similar to what we're going to be doing on Crystal Rogers. So those are some new interesting things that we're going to come up with, and we will be publishing soon. I've also gotten a few emails on cases like the Crystal Rogers case. If you have any information, or you have some sort of information that you'd like to discuss with us in regards to that case or any of the other cases we've discussed, or if you'd like for us to discuss any, cases that you find interesting, or kind of analyze a different case, or if you know someone who's missing or an unsolved case that you'd like for us to investigate, definitely let us know. You can email us at truecrimetruth@gmail.com. You can get in touch with us directly. Is everyone excited for the weekend? All right, well, I know I was coming on shortly after. Most people get out of work, and a lot of people are probably traveling, so I just wanted to bring you these updates. I'm going to continue our investigation this weekend into the missing persons cases that you can see that I have listed up here. We're going to try and see if they're connected, and as it says, we're just scratching the surface, so we're just trying to see what we can find out. I've been in touch with a few different people as well who seem to have a lot of different knowledge on at least some of these cases. Some of them may have information on all of them, others may have information just on a few of them. But I know at least some of the family members seem to think that there are some consistencies between at least the Christopher Bagley case and the Josh Melman case. In addition to, or Josh Wellman, I'm sorry, in addition to some of the other cases as well. So it's going to be interesting what we find out. And like I said, I was trying to bring you something today, and I wanted to have more content to bring to you in regards to this situation. And I just didn't have I wouldn't be doing the story justice. I wouldn't be doing this investigation any justice if I put out information right now, because there's just so much. So every time I go to put something down and go to type it up and go to print it out and save it, I end up changing it because there's just so much that has changed. So, or not necessarily changed, but I guess it's taken a different course, I would say, and everything that I wanted to say and wanted to do isn't panning out that way because I'm finding something new out. You know, there's been some things that are said, then that information's contradicted. So it's definitely interesting. Does anyone have any kind of big plans this weekend or anything? Just taking it easy. All right, well, I'm going to get off of here, let everyone enjoy their dinner and enjoy their weekend. We may come back on sometime this weekend and stop in and say hi to everybody. Again, reach out to us if there's anything that you can think of that you'd like for us to cover or any information you'd like for us to explore in regards to the cases that we're already looking at. Be sure to like our videos, subscribe to our channels, and leave us content or comments on our content. Thanks so much, everyone. I think I need to get some sleep. Have a good day. Bye.